Shit looks crazy.
It is crazy.
Meat
Okay, so I need to get my push-ups out of the way. Get the angle the camera down.
So is that 50 pure? So 50 a person for like you?
No,
all,
it's
so
20.
You,
nah, it was like
so
20.
20.
It
So
was 20. It wasn't anything too crazy.
So you
okay?
100.
Look at my
How does that-
arms, bro. Like, look.
Hey, how does that work? You a Packers fan and a Houston Astros fan?
Do you want to see my hats, bro?
No, he's got. You want to see
I
Donnie's
know, I'm
hats?
asking.
A shit ton of hats,
How the
dude.
fuck does that fucking work, bro?
Hey,
I'm a Giants fan. I chose most of my teams in 2010.
hey, you want to see
And then I
Donnie's
stuck with them
hats?
This nigga can't go to LA.
I got a Indians hat just chilling right here.
I swear to God, bro, I thought that's what you. When you set
Alright.
that picture, like homeboys
Hold on.
packing.
We ready? We ready to start though?
Yeah, show that white hood hat you got. Cause
Fuck you, dude.
Who's
Fuck
who's
you.
starting? Who's
I'm
starting?
fucking. I just started my stream and everything, and that's what you say first thing when we hop in this bitch.
Okay, I'll start it.
Oh,
Yeah,
Indians
we
starter
pull-
real quick.
You
Y'all might
only
have
pull
to-
it out for
And that's
special
actually pretty cool
occasions.
shit.
I might have to raise me up a little bit because I'm not trying to talk too loud.
Yeah, you sound good.
But y'all boys ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You got the questions up?
Hold on,
Edward?
hold on.
Are we doing the ones I put in
The ones
chat?
you put in the chat, and then we got a
And
third.
then-
Donnie's
Oh,
got
yeah,
a
we'll
fucking
Donnie.
third
Yeah.
question.
Who does Buffalo got up next?
We play the Broncos.
Oh
Play
yeah,
Broncos in Denver.
We was talking
Yep.
about that. Okay.
All right.
Hey, hold on,
Am
real
I
quick.
doing it, or who's doing it?
I can do it if you want. I don't care who's doing it. But real quick before we
Like,
start,
you can do it.
Ricky, what do you want to be like? Like, what do you want to be known as in this podcast?
What do you wanna be
Santo?
when you grow up?
Yeah, you can just call me Santo. Yeah.
Well, that's
Alright,
his
cool.
channel name, dog. So of course
Okay,
yeah,
well,
we-
he forever will be Ricky Chubb from the motherfucking
Yeah,
dub to me.
Ricky Chill from the Dubs, man. Come on. Yes, sir. No cap.
Let's get it. 3,
Oh, hold on. Who's starting it?
you nigga.
Okay, and hold on, Stevie, sit the fuck down. No one wants to see
Wait,
that.
are we praying?
All right, Booker T.
All right.
Who's starting?
2, 1.
I'm in.
I really hate you sometimes. And we are back with another goddamn Trigger Happy Show podcast. How we doing today? We got some main topics, some different topics, shit that we ain't really talked on. So it's gonna be a fun episode. As always, you got the esteemed panel with us. You got Big Bands Bernard up in this bitch. You got King Donnie up in this bitch. You got Nelly GTV up in this bitch. You got Stacey 2 Breezy up in this bitch. And we have a fucking guest with us. His name is Santo. And as always, you got streaming motherfucking Tribe up in this bitch. How are we feeling today? We got a lot going on, so we just gonna hop right into these topics. Kick
Hold
it
on.
off.
No, we
Before
gotta
we
get
start,
something out of the way. Gotta get something out of the way.
Somebody was talking mad shit. They
I
thought
wasn't
they
talking.
could get
happened?
us
Okay,
on the
let's do.
sticks, man.
I'll
They
hold
thought
on.
they could
Gotta
get
bring
I
it back.
wasn't
What
talking that
happened?
much shit. Bernard, you were talking a lot of shit, but I did lose the wager, and I gotta do 20 push-ups.
So what was the 20 bets over or 20 push-ups over? What was the bet?
Buku, best 2 out of 3.
NCAA,
and-
best 2 out of 3. I
And
won
so
2 back to
obviously
back.
Bernard won.
Mm-hmm.
So all that talk Mr. Nelson had wasn't
Don't act like you weren't glazing me either, dude.
I tried to
You were
glazing. So complimenting
Send me
someone's
up.
gameplay is great. Okay. Gotcha.
Hey,
pump them out.
Got
Pump
you.
them out.
Let's see the
pump 'em out.
push-ups.
All right.
Let's glaze those push-ups.
real
Yeah,
quick,
please.
we're gonna call Steezy 2 Breezy Krispy Kreme going on now. God damn, dude. Fucking super glazer.
Hey, yo.
Take those Cheetos out of your beer, dude. Shut the hell up.
There ain't no Cheetos in this shit, bitch. I just
Hey,
cleaned
real
it.
push-ups, chest fucking when the necklace hits the
Yeah,
ground.
I don't want to see no knees on the ground, none of that bullshit.
Yeah, none of
No,
those.
I know you're
fucking
used to knees
John
on the ground,
push-ups.
Santo. Okay.
Go ahead.
Shots fired.
Trigger happy up in this bitch.
Need 20 good ones.
Ah, shit, dude.
Homeboy look like Mac Miller. Got them Nikes on my
Y'all
feet.
ready?
Flipping the hat. No, he's flipping the hat, man.
Oh, he's serious. Ready?
Yeah.
Uno,
One.
dos.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
That's the uniform with it.
9, 10, 11,
He using the dog toy support. He cheating.
12, 13, 14, 15,
Yo, we almost there.
17. Almost there, dog. Almost there, dog. Almost there. 18, 19.
13.
Shit.
Homeboy just did like 30 fucking push-ups, bro.
Oh,
Big dog shit, dog.
That shit was.
Oh my
I thought it was gonna be.
You just did 35 some odd push-ups right now, bro.
Bro, I'm so glad I didn't lose, bro. I might have just had to cash out 50 or some shit.
Little light workout there.
Hey, you know what? I agree that we should start betting push-ups going forward. We stay healthy and we stay with that
That's what we
capacity,
doing,
bro. Except Steezy,
I'm not
we
overweight. I'm not overweight. There's no reason why somebody that's not overweight. That's
drop and give me 20 right now. Then, if you ain't overweight, drop and give me 20 right goddamn now.
It is
Let's get
7:50.
to it. Let's get to it.
All right, Bernard, go ahead and kick off with them fucking that number one topic. That one caught my attention. I'm very curious what everyone else thinks on this one.
Shut the hell up, Martha Stewart.
Wait, which one are you talking about?
Yeah,
The,
what you talking
the
about?
very first one you sent, bro.
All right.
If you want,
I
I'll
know-
ask it because
I think I know some people's answers.
Wait, you guys
But-
got a group message I'm not a part of? I didn't get nothing.
Yeah, we kicked you out, buddy.
Yeah, you're out the club.
Look,
All right,
this
go ahead.
is a crazy one. All right, hear me out. Nobody's gonna know. Okay, nobody's gonna know.
Ooh,
Would
spooky.
you snitch to avoid a life sentence?
Hold on real quick.
Snitch
Like
on
a
who?
natural life, or 25 to life?
Natural
Natural
life.
life.
They're not letting you out. They're not letting you out till you
Feds or
dead.
state? Feds or state? That's another thing too.
Alcatraz.
Oh,
Hey, they are reopening that, just so we are aware. But I'm gonna go ahead.
Somebody you barely know.
Wait,
an
not
acquaintance
Alcatraz.
or a homie?
What's the one place? The military base? Guantanamo.
Guantanamo Bay, bro.
Fucking in Guantanamo, no.
Life. Guantanamo.
Acquaintances,
But you gotta
or
snitch.
brother.
That's me, bro. That's me, bro.
Oh, bro. Oh, bro.
who is you snitching on though? I think that's
Like,
ridiculous.
like best friend or an acquaintance. That's what I'm saying. Acquaintance, or are we like you close?
No,
with this
just
person?
snitching. It's snitching on
Anybody, it doesn't matter, bro. Put yourself in any
it's-
position.
Let's say you were making some good money, by some people down below the border. They were getting you good money, and you get caught up.
Okay, so
You know,
I'll start my answer, and this is a God's honest truth. If I was doing something where I knew the consequence of the bullshit, I'm gonna have to take it on the chin. I'm not one of those guys that does some bullshit then wants to cry about it. But if it's some bullshit, dude, fucking, I don't know, sucks.
but
for
it's
whoever
like,
I'm
let's
with.
say, hold on, hear me out. Let's say
Hasta la vista.
they were doing something crazier than what you knew was going on. Like,
So say
they
I
were
go to
putting-
Mexico.
They were putting everything you were doing. You didn't know had Fetty in it, but they had Fetty in all that shit. Like a big ass package went to everywhere in the U.S. and the nigga, the supplier.
That's the
main
risk of
nigga.
the game, though, because I'm in the game, so I'm gonna have to take it.
Even though he
I'm
put
doing
the Fetty
bullshit.
in there.
But I'm doing bullshit. That's that's a risk. You're putting yourself at risk to get shot, get robbed, backstab, anything, jail, death, anything that could come with it. If you're in that game, that's me personally. If I'm doing some bullshit, I'm gonna, you know what I mean. That's my consequence. I knew going into that bullshit what the consequences are. Like I said, I'm not one of those guys that does some bullshit and then when consequences come, I want to start crying. You know what I mean? There's a risk with it, and if that's the route I want to take, that's the responsibility or the
But
consequences.
even if they were making it crazy behind your back, like you didn't.
But I'm
sign
still
up-
in the game.
you
I'm
signed
still
up to just
pushing.
do regular shit. Like you didn't know they were killing niggas though.
I signed up for fucking just because I signed up for a smaller grade level of bullshit. I'm still in bullshit.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But like I said, if it's some other shit where like say me and Lexor fucking say me and this guy were hanging out and he's like, let's go to Circle K, and then he just goes in there and shoots a clerk. Hey man, cousin, I'll write you, dog. I'll put 20 on your books every
And that's what I was just gonna ask. So if you were if you were YNW Bartland and I'm Melly and I do that shit, out of nowhere.
Wait, hold on. You're saying that like Melly's
Yeah. What's
guilty,
so what?
but that's another topic for another day. But
I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying,
He
like
did that
in that situation at hand,
You're still in bullshit, though.
if we driving and some homeboy pisses me off and I fucking shoot him in the face, in the back of the head while he's driving, you know what I mean? And all of a sudden, like I like it out of instinct, just impulsive, I just fucking I shoot the gun. Is you ratting by that point, like, or are you you know what I mean? Like, is you saving me from that situation? Because like I don't know, dude. There's different things, because at the end of the day, like for me, it's complicated. It is complicated. Like Steezy said, if I knew what I signed up for, if I'm in that position, I'm gonna take it. But if there's a way and a chance that, like, if I'm gonna go away for like 8 years and no one has evidence or nothing like that, and then they turn around and get me like that. So and then now we're sitting there and they have no evidence, no nothing, but they're waiting for someone to fold. I ain't snitching, dude. Like, I'm taking that shit to the grave with me. That's just how it goes.
That YNW like thing, or not the not even just that situation, just being in the situation with the homie that does that. That's a crazy one. What would you do, Santo?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. There's like,
If you got two homies that you guys are out drinking and your two homies start beefing and the other homie just shoots the other homie and kills him. What are you,
shit, and we get caught up. We both in
and
the
of course, yeah,
interrogation room.
and the cops
Yeah,
call,
yeah.
dude. The homie gets caught up, dude. You're caught up. You're just there with the fucking beer in your hand, chilling, and you know what I mean.
Yeah,
What
I'm
are you
just
doing?
okay. So I thought before, what I think it is, if that's truly yo homie, like that's your dog, that's like my right hand man right there. Like, I'd give it about like, I'd say maybe like 6 months to a year for him to come. Say he don't go to jail though. Say he don't go to jail. Just me. Like I get charged for the body. He don't. I'll give him like 6 months to a year to like take care of his people, do what he got to do, and to step up and say something. Because if that's really my homie, he's gonna know, bro. Like you can't throw your homies under the bus for your action, especially me, bro. Like I gotta take care of my family and all that shit. And you think I'm gonna do life for something I didn't do? No thanks. Yeah, nah. So I'd give him about 6 months to a year, and if shit, he better have his money right. Better turn in.
So
The Fed's coming.
Nelly said he's 6'9" in it. You know, he Mr. Daniel Hernandez. What about you, Freeze?
Any situation that I get in, I'm not snitching. I know what I'm getting in. I'm that type of
Hold
dude.
on,
I've been in them
freeze.
type of
Hold on, hold on,
situations before.
hold on.
I'm never
Okay,
gonna snitch.
let me
I
throw you a
know,
scenario. Let me throw you a scenario. Let me throw you a scenario.
but
You walk into a bank. You see one of your homies. You like, oh, what's good, bro? You dap him up, right? You dap him up. Right after you dap him up, he turns around, shoots all the clerks, and robs the bank. They lock. They listen. The FBI comes and they lock you up for conspiracy. Okay, but they're hitting you with like conspiracy for murder, conspiracy for bank robbery. You're looking at 50 fucking years. And that was your homie, and they're all because you dapped them up.
Yeah, but
well,
Are you
here's
trying
my
to
thing.
go ahead?
I didn't do nothing. I don't know nothing, and that's the stance that I'm gonna keep.
you could have just been in a friendly ass mood and seen somebody
I
like,
didn't
hey,
do
what's up,
nothing.
dog? Hey,
I
homie.
don't know nothing,
But
and that's the stance that I'm gonna
you
keep.
know how some of those Fed cases get. You know, like look
Oh
at
yeah,
Melly.
oh yeah.
That's not a Fed case, but some of them shits it could be 8 years before you even fucking get to trial. You're sitting that whole 8 years.
I got 3 hots in the cot. We chilling, baby.
What can I tell?
It's
You
your
don't have a
homie.
motive. Yeah, but you don't have a
They
motive
never
though.
find. They only know you because you didn't have like your homie was like being mad low key. They can't find who your homie is, but they know you were there, so you got locked up as a conspirator.
Yeah, but that one's like kind of easy to be. Yeah, if you may sit and do some time, but guaranteed nothing's gonna happen to you though. You can't get in trouble for dabbing somebody up. You didn't. You seen him right as he was doing it, so obviously you didn't know. You don't know the reasoning. You basically don't know the who, but you don't know the what, where,
But
or how.
sometimes they can
And
be
then
persistent, bro. They can be persistent.
They
They
could be
got you
persistent.
sitting.
But
They
just
got you
because,
sitting. You're gonna sit that whole time and wait till trial?
but you weren't there for planning. You didn't know what was going to happen. So it's not premeditated on your end. You had no idea. You were just there at during.
Yeah,
You know what I
but
mean?
that's what
You
you know as yourself. But
But
sometimes
Bernard has a point.
prosecutors try to paint that picture of, oh, he knew this whole time. He was a part of the master plan. He dapped him up so that he knew to
And that
start
meant
the
go.
robbery.
Yeah.
Woo.
That was
Like,
the
what if they
sign to
start?
go. That was the sign to
Yeah,
go,
they
bro.
start
Like,
hitting you.
The
They
dap
start
up.
hitting you with that shit.
yeah. That
I don't
People
know.
shit.
If
get
you're,
wrongfully
but it's
people get
different.
wrongfully convicted all the time. You know
But
what I'm
it's
saying?
different. You got civilians and you got people in that life. Civilians, there's no reason like you expect that for them to. But then people that are kind of in that life, somewhat, even if it's just a foot in, you're gonna have to take it. You're gonna have to fucking, you know what I mean, sit pretty much. Because if you're in that life, like I said, even if you're just halfway in and halfway out, you're still going off reputation in that life. And that's just part of the bullshit. Even if you got guys sitting in prison that are innocent as fuck this day, but they can't say shit because of the code. Even though 99% of people these days, or I'm not gonna say 99, 90% of people these days snitch, there are still some, you know what I mean, that are
And
sitting
So
there
Con,
innocent.
and I just want to
you're
say
saying you're
this.
not saying
Back to
nothing,
the
bro.
same
Whole time.
scenario you took us to earlier. If
Mhm.
my friend put me in that situation and he do that to me, that ain't my friend.
Right?
That's what I'm saying.
If it's my homie, I'm gonna expect
Yeah,
him to be
That
like,
ain't my
hey,
homie.
okay, but
And
that
yeah,
ain't your
I got
friend.
shit to
You're
live for.
saying
So
you're
you
saying
put me in
that
that situation, so I'm gonna throw you right back in one. I'm gonna throw you the
Yeah.
same situation you threw me.
But if
you
That's
I'm
my
meaning
homie.
committing the
that.
crime with them, then yeah, you kind of have to take that shit down. Because like y'all say, you know what you're getting into, right? I mean, that's just kind of a mindset thing.
So you're saying
Especially if they get away too.
at that point you'd be like, I don't know why y'all after me. Y'all need to go get whoop de whoop. Like you
No,
say,
say like me and some random dude. No, me and my best friend doing murder, right? And he get out the car and run, but they only catch me. I'm not going to give him up because I got caught. That's my fault for getting caught. You feel
Type
me?
shit,
So
yeah.
I'm not going to tell on him. Even if he was the shooter and I was just the driver, I knew what I was getting to getting in that car.
Type
So
shit.
yeah,
I'm not going to tell him to do that. But
so
say, like I said, some dude gave me a gun and I didn't know, and that bitch had like 30 bodies, and I got caught up with it, and it's like, or he handed it to me on purpose or something. Then yeah, that ain't your homie.
so Nelson, we know what you're doing. What's your reasonings for why you would?
No, I agree with all your points. Like if it's your homie and he does that to you, he ain't your fucking homie. Snitch on him. You're good. But if you're in it, you gotta take it on the chin. There's no ands or buts. You're in it. You're a part of it. Just go.
So with that being
Yeah.
said,
I would say though, I would say it would be kind of hard sitting in the actual chair coming up with that decision.
Right? No, and that is
Oh
that's
yeah,
a very good point. That is a very good point. We could sit here and say what we all want to say, but things change. Trust me, like my last case I was going
I
through,
know.
why they were we had to have bomb squad and all this shit. So like clear the room. It was like a 12-hour wait just to get questioned. They left me handcuffed to a table with just a t-shirt and some joggers on with a freezing cold room for 12 hours. You know, I could move and everything and I could move like this, but I was cuffed for that full 12 hours to that table. And like the last, once I hit that 7.5 hour mark, dude, it started hurting and getting uncomfortable. And at the 10-hour mark, dude, I was screaming. You know what I mean? And it they do those games, and that was just 12 hours. I know people that have been in that situation for 2 days, and the cops are trying to break you. And you know what I mean? They won't feed
Oh
you.
yeah.
They'll keep you awake. It's a bright room. It's freezing. Like so. That was a very good point, dude. We can say everything we want to say right now, but until you're in that situation. But like I said, as far as me, if you're in that world, you take the consequences that come with it. We all know when we step in that world. But if you somebody like Nelson and a civilian, shit, dude, you know for a fact. Why not? They're
shit,
civilian. It's
nigga,
not.
I'm telling too.
Yeah, you're a civilian too. You're not in the street. Like you guys are civilians. I'm just,
Well, I'm snitching,
Yeah,
Bernard,
that's
So
true,
wait.
man. It's not
So
worth
then
it.
regardless
that
of the
begs the
situation.
difference. So if you in that type of shit, you still gonna snitch?
no.
no.
If feds offer me no
No, no,
charges,
I'm
clean
saying you
slate,
living that life.
yeah, I'm
You that
saying,
dude.
and they offer me a clean slate, no charges pressed on me,
And
I
you a
walk
shooter.
off.
And you not just in the life. You like one of the freaking main guys
Yeah.
shooting.
Are we
So
talking
Yeah.
like
pure
There's 6 bodies
immunity?
under your belt.
you
Pure
got the
immunity?
most. You got yeah.
Pure
You got
immunity,
pure
witness
immunity. You got the
protection.
most. What's credit in your hood. You got the most bodies. You're the one pushing the issue for your homies to slide, but you get the deal first. Immunity and to snitch. Oh yeah, we're cooked.
We going to the feds.
It's bad
We going
for
to
too
the
long.
feds.
I mean, you know,
Bernard,
It's-
I thought you were
it's a
lactose
dog.
intolerant, my dude.
Hey, man. Look, this how it go. I'll be like, look, man. I'll be like, y'all talking immunity? They'd be like, yeah, we're gonna give you you just give us up all the shooters, everybody. I'd be like, who's gonna know about this?
Sammy the Bull. Hey, Sammy
That's
the
what I
Bull.
was just thinking. The mob. I was gonna say.
Yeah, you know who
mob.
Sammy the Bull is? You ever heard of him?
I know
Bernard?
his sister, his
Nah, I never
grandma,
heard
her
of him.
cousins.
Well, that dude, he was
Got 'em
John
all.
Gotti's underboss, and he was. I mean, he wasn't as close as people think, but he was still a savage in that life. He kind of turned around because different situations. I can't really speak on why, who, what, where, and why, but he snitched on all like on people and everything, like John Gotti and them.
He
So
turned
it's
the
like-
whole family
Yeah,
upside
I'll
down
be
with that
like,
one, bro. Fuck him for
I'd
that
be
one. I'm
like,
sorry,
if it
bro.
was something like organized,
can't speak
crime
on him like that, though. You don't
I'd be
know
like,
him.
look, I'd be like, y'all boys can move me. You know what I'm saying? What's
They
that?
can
What's
change
that
your name. They
program
still
called?
gonna find you though.
Witness protection.
Witness protection.
Witness protection. I say, y'all got witness protection. Send me to Wyoming. Nice little house.
Put me in the trailer
Me and
park
my
right there.
family.
You better change your name, your identity.
Hey, pull up.
Let me get what Michael Jackson had. Let me get a couple shades lighter.
Checkmate, bro. That's checkmate right there. You know what I'm saying? Like they give you
I don't
immunity.
know
bro.
though.
Hey, Mike
If
had
you
a
run
skin
ahead and you
disease,
for
man.
real
Don't
got
do that.
ranked
Guess
and
what?
you go to prison and won't be. Well,
But
it'd be
then
bad
look
because
at
it's prison, but
all them other people gonna go to jail regardless.
See, but with prison right now, dude, and I could say this is countrywide, but I'll just speak on Arizona. The drug issue got so bad in Arizona, people started doing what we call checking in, where they would PC up because they would have dope debts and they didn't want to pay. For the longest time, GP was the main population in the systems, and what's called the PCs, the 805s, and all that, they were like the minority. There was a small amount of them. Now it's backwards. GPs the minority, and these little 805 cases are the whole. You got over 80% of inmates in the Arizona prison that have all fucking that PC'd up in some form, and it's because of the drugs. And I know that's everywhere, dude. So snitching, yeah, there's some prisons where if you go in, you'll get stomped out and it'll be bad for you. But don't get me wrong, dude. Times are different. There's snitches that are walking around prison yards right now, and it's being overlooked because of who they are, who they know. It's favoritism. It's favoritism. That's all prison is, dude. So even if
All right.
somebody has a snitch on their jacket, so
So let me
So I
let me
think
let me go with this real quick though, because you said 8 years, right, Bernard? Like, is you sitting there for 8 years? Yada yada yada. I get that. We're going on to the next topic with this though, but like, so are you willing to spend 5 years in prison for $1 million?
grab a water real quick.
Donnie, I'm
Hell yeah.
I'm starting that off with
5
you.
years
I'm
for $1
curious.
million?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. That's
Oh my god.
that's too much. That's too much time for me. If you ask me, like 5 years, I can. You know what I mean? I can be providing for my family that whole time. Like I
5
wouldn't.
years
I
for $1
wouldn't do
million.
it.
Are we
I
talking
wouldn't.
about right now?
Just if you were like right now, bro, and think about it from your situation. I'm not gonna put your shit out there and shit, but like in your situation, you know what I mean? Look what you just did in the last year. Think about 5 years gone from that, bro. Think about that.
But a
You know,
milli coming back with a milli though, like. Well, let me ask you, what are the conditions? Do I get visits?
I'm gonna say
Do I
no.
get
You don't. You don't. You don't get vid. You don't. You get like a regular fucking prison style visit. So like at the end of the day, it's still behind a glass. Like you know what I
And
mean,
then
dude?
this is one big thing. Is it
I'm back.
am
I'm
I
back.
gonna
My
be
bad.
like at a camp, like a federal camp, or are
What
we
was the
talking
question?
max?
a cam.
No, you're
We
you're gonna
talking max
be.
security?
It's for a meal, bro. So like you gotta really think about. It's
gonna
not
be
gonna be.
max?
It's got to be max, bro. Like 23 hours in a fucking hole and 1 hour free time.
What's the question?
If you would you spend 5 years in a max to get $1 million?
Easily.
5 years in
No
max,
way.
bro.
I'm telling you
No
guys
way.
it's easier. I'm telling you guys
I'm
it's
not gonna
easier. You
lie.
guys
They would
think.
have to negotiate with me,
You
bro.
missing out on too much life.
I need
Yeah.
And
5
then
mil.
when you get out with that million, it's like you got to catch up to everything. And that million probably ain't going to be worth that million to you. It's going to be
Hey,
gone
but
like that.
I mean, if it's still worth 750, nigga, fuck it. Because let's think about this,
But
right?
then you got to start completely over.
But let's think
House,
about this, right?
establishing yourself, clothes.
And
You
you're
know,
not
just the essential.
and you're not getting a bad record neither. This is just strictly you're just doing the 5 years time
Let
for
me
$1 million. Like there's
let
no
me put
record
some
with it,
math.
no
Let me
nothing
put
like
some
that.
math to it for you, right quick though, right? 25. Let's say you're making 25 an hour, right?
Mhm.
25 times 40, say 1,000 a week, times 52 weeks, 52,000, right? Times 5 years, 260,000.
But that's
You go
false.
to
That's
But you,
false
jail.
though, because I make
Yeah,
20.
y'all also got tax.
I
taxes.
make 27 an hour, and I just made 100 bands this year.
Either way,
But you
it's
have
easier than you
overtime
guys
and
think.
shit.
When you get a routine and you get used to that routine, yes, there's times where it feels like it's gonna be forever, but once you hit that mark, and I can't. Okay, let me get this straight real quick. I've never done 5 years max, but I did 2 years in a hole. I did that by myself. There was only for a 3 month period I had a celly, but the rest of the time I
did
was
you
by
have
myself.
kids? Did you miss
I
Christmases,
had my son.
birthdays,
I had my
grandmas
son.
dying,
I was in
aunties
prison.
getting
I was in
married and
prison.
shit?
My tata had Alzheimer's. My niece was going through. Remember, my niece had her leukemia. You know what I mean? I had all these family
Yeah,
things.
that's a
I
tough.
even I was on LOP too. Why was I was what they call loss of privileges, and then also because of the investigations, everything I was involved, I lost my visits. Phone calls are counted as a visit. So once I lost my visits, my dude, my mom, she was so mad at me. She sent me cards for like those whole 2 years because she couldn't. She felt like if she wrote me a letter, she would start talking shit, and in those times, she felt like she didn't want to do that because I was in the hole that by myself like that, and but she was mad. And my family said they felt like I was dead. They knew I existed, but I wasn't like real. They didn't hear my voice for a few years. Nothing, you know what I mean? They couldn't see me.
So
Nothing. And
you,
like
so push come to shove, you will do 5 years for a
for a
million
million,
dollars.
for a million, yeah.
Okay,
Only
but
because I know it'll be easy, but then also that money, even though it's just a million and a million these days ain't shit, but that could still benefit that 5 years I could sacrifice would benefit my loved ones for life
What
if I
about you,
used it right.
Santo?
Uh, I think not, especially right now. I'm literally finna turn 21 here soon, and like five
But
years
you
from
young.
20 to
Six, you're
25. Like,
good.
20 to
I
25. That's
mean,
that's like a military.
I started my life at 30, dog. You good.
That's like you
I
just
mean,
joined the military.
wow.
I mean,
I just
Wow.
started living.
yeah, but don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm just too worried about things I'll miss on the outside. Like, I'm really not worried about doing the time on the inside. Well, I mean, the only thing is you can catch additional charges in there.
But it's
Like
but
That's on the.
that's
but
if
that's
you
When
the
you
like
thing.
get
start
out, are you
dealing
gonna
with a
be
I
out?
also
specialist
have another
before
point
you
that's kind of
start doing
stupid.
Yeah,
it.
that
If
is a good thing too. Yeah, mentally
real
and
quick, I'm
physically.
gonna let after Nelson said what he says, freeze. I'll get on what you just said right now because that's a good point. That mental strength in there. But go, I'll say it after Nelson. Go ahead, Nelson.
Okay, so you're in there for the next 5 years. You know what comes out this year? GTA
Avengers,
Six.
6.
Doomsday. Oh,
Y'all are missing out on all that content.
$1 million
And for
that you
what?
could
For
come
what?
out and
Really?
invest
You
and
get
start
to you get to
businesses.
be playing the game of probably your lifetime. We can make content on it.
Mm-hmm.
You could possibly blow up off of that game alone. Look what GTA 5 did for a lot of other creators.
Well, look at what Call of Duty did in 2019 too for a lot of other creators as well. So
Or
you can
Exactly,
gain
you're
more
missing.
than $1 million if you hit the right
Or
lottery.
you could fucking work out, get your body right, get your mind right, reading, getting stuff ready, invest that million, get businesses going
And be
that way,
set for
and
the rest of your
prepared
Then that's
life.
5 years down the
and be
line.
set
GTA
and
6 is
Now,
prepare
coming out
yourself.
this year.
now, if
Dude,
you
And be
did
set for the
that,
rest of your
that's
life,
smart.
though.
you imagine, okay, think of something where you think about out here, you get a little plan and it works out good for you. You imagine if you're sitting there for 5 years, day and night, just working on a plan, you knowing for a fact $1 million you have coming to you, guaranteed. You know what I mean? And you're just sitting there 24/7 mastering that plan.
Okay,
That's
but
5 years
now
of fucking perfection.
I do want to
And you
touch up
said,
on that.
hold on. Now you said you was in a max prison, right?
Yeah, I was level 5
And you
for
not
that period.
worried about people ganging you and doing all this other extra shit.
I
And
mean, I seen it because it was mixed. So where they had me, they had me in Central Unit here in Arizona, and I was in the supposed to go to SMU, but I got put. It was full, so I got put in Overflow, which was the old death row unit, and it was mixed. You had GP, you had an 805, which is the PC cases. You had the 805 denials, which are guys that just were trying to get PC but weren't approved, and then you even had a couple PDFs that were in the pod, and those dudes, cops hated them. Dudes were shooting darts at them. They were target practice. You know, dudes were trying to throw hot grease on people. Even though it's like stingers, I think stingers. I don't even know how that one got in. Shit wasn't allowed. But yeah, that's some crazy shit, dude. Spears. People just sitting there make spears when you walk by because it was controlled movement. Every time I would walk out of my cell, I had to get strip searched. Then I got cuffed up, my feet, my hands. It was cuff status and controlled movement. So I had to get escorted everywhere I went. Even if it was just 5 feet to the shower, they had to do that whole process. And then you'll be walking down the pod by the doors, and you have perforated steel on each side of the door, which is those little holes. They have all the little holes, and people will roll paper this thin, sharpen the tip, dude. And when you walk by, they'll try to spear you. And yes,
You make me want to go there for that 5 years.
dude, people would get the elastic. People get the elastic.
I'll
Hey,
throw
people
a
get the
Glock 50 at
elastic,
somebody,
and then they'll
man.
fucking make it arrows, dude. Fucking like some straight. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's a war zone in there. Don't get me wrong, but if you mind your business and just keep in your own lane. Me, I'd never used the shower because it was disgusting. It was a metal box that nobody cleaned. That they would, and when you went in there, the cop would forget about you, and you would have to stand up because you never want to touch the walls because you know fools in prison, and you would have to stand there for fucking over an hour waiting for this cop. So I bird bath 3 times a day. I didn't leave my cell that whole 2 years. Only time I left my cell was to go out to the dog cages twice a week, and that was just outside the pod.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
but
So I
what
was
if
isolated?
what if you were to fucking die in that 5 years though? Is it worth it?
I got my plan. My family gets that money. They said.
The million would be worth it. What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying.
hell
Like,
no.
But then, you did that, right? That money would go to Riker. Your
yeah.
son would you would have his college, all that shit for something you sacrificed.
Well, and that's why I took
Can
my
you
life
use the money
insurance
as
policy
collateral
out.
though? Like,
So
say
that-
you're in there, be
that
like,
million
yo,
would be
when
worth
I
it to
get
you,
out,
too.
y'all, I'm getting this milli. You feel me? So y'all get me straight. Y'all keep me straight.
Why'd you die though? Did you die from a health, like a
No,
health
no, no.
reason?
It's like a
You
health
were gonna die-
reason. Yeah. So say if you're in there and
So
you,
you were
and
gonna
you
die
get
on the outs
cancer,
anyways.
Yeah,
So you were gonna die on the
die on the
outs.
outside anyway.
But you don't die
Anyways.
anyways.
but if
So
you
at least this time you're getting something for your family.
but if you don't make it through, do you even get the million? Is the question. Like, you know what I
would
mean?
only-
Like,
if it's
there's
guaranteed.
I say, is there a life insurance policy?
I mean, the only way you
Getting
don't
down
get
to
that
the
is
terms
if
and
you leave,
conditions now.
if you leave early. If you left early, that's the only way you don't get it.
Wait,
you
Nelly,
left
you
early.
said
Shit,
you're
if you
not
die, you
doing it.
leaving early.
You're not doing it, Nelly.
No. Especially
Okay,
where I'm at right now.
Let me throw you.
No.
Let me throw you a different pitch. Let me throw you a different pitch. Are you ready?
this stupid Nard has a thing for everything, bro. Motherfucking
A year and 6 months for 200K
Easy. So
max.
Yeah.
easily.
Guantanamo Bay.
I'm doing
I'll
that.
do that.
I'm doing that.
Guantanamo Bay.
Don't give
You're
a
with
fuck.
terrorists.
I don't
Like,
care where I'm at, bro. I'm doing it.
I'm doing it. Hitting the
Doing
88
it?
burpees
still can
every
know.
morning.
I'm
Still
literally
go, Nelly?
I'm staying in my
Nah.
I'm staying in my cell the whole time. I ain't doing nothing for a year and a half,
you don't,
bro.
at Guantanamo Bay, you don't have no rights. You have no choice of what you do. So
So I can't talk to nobody? Like, no, go see nobody?
I don't think so.
Bro, I'm going
They're
in
all
there-
gonna be
More
speaking-
perfect.
They're gonna be speaking Arabic and shit.
Bro,
How
that's
you
Well, I
gonna do
mean,
I'm going in there and I'm punching a guard and I'm going straight to a fucking hole for 2 years,
Yep.
bro. How do I tell you? Like, I ain't fucking
See-
risking shit. You're gonna give me my meal. I don't give a fuck where I'm sleeping, bro.
that? Bro,
200K.
every time you want to take a bath, they're just gonna spray you with the hose and shit.
Cool with it, bro.
bird bath, bro.
Your
Bird
food
bath.
is gonna be fucking
Cool
So
with
wait,
it.
so that's the prison we're going to? Is Guantanamo Bay?
Guantanamo. If you want to do this option, a year and 6 months, you're going Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah, you're going to a top dog prison by
Lock
that
me up.
point. I'm doing
That's
it.
not top dog. That's just a fucking. It's just like a fucking Fed. It's just different.
And
People from different
and
continents.
hold on, and the cherry topper, they're gonna give you information that you have to keep, and the feds are gonna be
No.
interrogating you while you're there.
Oh hell no. I was
That's
already
what's
not,
supposed to make
I
it
wasn't on
worse.
board the
Lock
whole
me
time,
up.
but no.
Dude, a year and 6 months, sign me up, bro. Because one
Oh,
thing I
that's what I'm
learned,
saying.
I got that mental strength. Once you just keep that mental strength, bro. I'm telling you, that shit is like with me in
couldn't
that
do
2 year
it, bro.
period, bro. The routine was the most important part, and this goes to what Freeze was asking about. Would you still come out the same? My routine was so detailed, bro. I knew what I was doing a year down the road. The same, say I was chilling on noon in my cell. Exactly a year from that day, I knew exactly what I was doing because my routine.
But
And
a
once I
place
stuck to that routine,
Guantanamo,
you could still get a routine, bro.
a
It may
place
be
like
hard.
Guantanamo, bro, they're gonna. You don't think you would go mentally crazy, bro?
It's all about your mind. You just got to
Especially
keep
with
your
them
mind
trying to
preoccupied.
interrogate you, bro. They have some crazy tactics, bro.
See,
Especially nowadays, it's all
Yeah, they
mental.
can go out the
They
book
might,
with those.
I've
they
been
might put you
waterboarded
in a
before.
room. They might put you in a room, and it's just playing fucking
What
Cotton
the
Eye Joe
fuck?
for fucking 12 hours straight. You
I've been
ever-
waterboarded before, dude, and so I know. Don't get me wrong. There might be some stuff I don't like. That would make me go crazy, and I've never been in that situation. But I had 2 CEOs waterboard me, and I kept talking shit. So I like to think I'll be good.
Yeah,
What
but
if
if
they put you in a room and they make you watch gay porn for 12 hours straight?
Dude.
Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Now you get
Whoa.
crazy. Now you get crazy. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
We're not. No.
No, we're
I'm
not
just
doing that.
saying.
We're not doing that.
I'm just saying, bro.
He said,
Like,
"Oh, that's
listen,
easy."
No, but hey, but going back though, your mental
2
strength
hours,
is the most important thing,
easy.
bro.
they're
Like,
gonna-
dumb for real.
I'm surprised Bernard gonna be out there, dude. You got to take a Viagra, stand up in sweatpants, and if you pop a boner, you're going back in the hole for fucking 12 years. Like,
What's
if
the
I was an
what's the next question?
interrogator, bro, I would be fucking.
Yeah. What's the next question?
No, hey, integrity. All you gotta do, the easiest thing you can do is just keep people awake. Keep them awake. The longer they fucking go, and it fucks with them. Loud noise and keep them awake.
Bernard.
They said, Freezy, they said you had a question today, bro.
Oh, yeah,
I
they
did.
What's your question?
I asked the question. If your lady gets into a fight, do you feel obligated to jump in, regardless if she wins or lose?
Where?
this off,
Who's she
Bernard.
fighting?
You could be fighting a group of girls.
Big Bertha, bro. For
I'm hopping in for sure.
She could be fighting a burly man. Regardless, she's in the fight.
Well, if
You
it's a
see
man,
her in
if
the
it's a
fight.
man, I'm definitely in there. But if it's some girls, if it's an unfair fight, hell yeah, I'm in there. I'm dropping shit too.
Okay, what if it's just a skinny girl, skinny mini,
I'ma
and
let
she
her-
got
I'ma
the
let her
hands
do-
of God, and she
I'm gonna
rocking
let
her,
her.
boom, boom,
I'm gonna let her
boom,
do her
boom.
work.
You jumping
But
in?
then if she starts losing though, then I'm gonna hit like a quick like just elbow the bitch or something.
No, it's done. It's
Low
done.
key.
It's done.
You feel me?
Not me, bro. If that shit ever happens, bro, and I mean, I don't really gotta worry. Mine can throw hands with the best of them. But if it happens,
Beat you up.
bro, if it happens, bro, I'm fucking. This is Sparta, and kicking a motherfucker, dude. Like straight to the chest. Bah! Like fuck you mean, bro? I got her back to the fullest.
I'm gonna be laughing my ass off, but if it gets to a point, even if getting the pause put on her, I'm still gonna be laughing, and afterwards gonna be like, I'm gonna ask her, what did we learn today? But if there's
I have a story about this
Oh,
actually.
is she gonna
All right, hold on,
back
bro.
pay
We
for
learned,
her?
we learned that it's over between you and I.
but if it gets bad, like jump, then yeah, of course I'm gonna be there throwing bows, and if there's some dude jumping into, yeah, I'm gonna be fighting that fool right away. What about you, Sano?
He said he had a story. I'm curious about
I got a little
this.
story about this actually.
I'm
So
curious.
it was
What
my
story,
senior
Sam?
year in high school. So I was dating this Latina girl at the time. First love, whatever. I was actually, bro. This is some cornball shit. I was leaving my school early to go to her school, and I'd ride her bus home with her and talk to her because you couldn't go in her crib. I know cornball, because Latinas don't
You
like.
was just trying to secure that. Hey, go ahead, do your thing.
Yeah. But nah, so we was just chilling, talking one day, and then there's this gay dude who rode the bus, and he sat all the way in the back. He was being real loud. And she said something about him. She was like, "Yeah, I got to fighting with this girl one time, and he jumped in, and they just started jumping me, and I ain't gonna lie." I got off the bus stop with him because his was like 2 before, and I made him shoot that back fade. I mean, he did have some hands. He ain't beat my ass. I said this now. I did not lose. Fuck no. He ended up on the ground. I ain't gonna lie. I slammed his bitch ass on his neck.
Real
But
quick,
I had to get in that back fade.
real quick,
Wow.
kind of side quest from your story. One of the scariest fights I've ever been with was against a gay guy. I got it, and when I was locked up, this dude called me a bitch in front of everybody, and at the poker table too. And that was right away. I was like, God damn it, dude! This dude had a weave, a rainbow weave, walked with the hips, walked like this, dude. It was the worst person to fight, but he was he was kinfolk, you know what I mean? So this dude was just naturally built. And I was so scared. Even the homie was like, "Dude, if you lose, you can't stay. Like you're getting rolled up." So there was a lot of pressure, and I won though. Thank God I won. I even tried taking the weave, dude. Like, I was gonna try to walk out the cell with the weave, but it was just sewn too much in there. But hey, on what you're saying, that was probably the scariest fight I've ever been through because they got hands, bro.
Hey,
They
but
grow up fighting.
what if
I don't
it's
want to
that
be
fucking?
with that
Hey, bro,
dude.
my bitch, well, I couldn't lose, bro. I wasn't, bro. He was gonna kill me
Hey,
at that
but real
point. I ain't
quick,
gonna lie.
Santo,
real
Santo,
quick, did you get
you
it?
said no. You said yes.
Oh, okay. So kind of go into it. My bad, little
You
story.
said
But
yes or
I
no.
guess it depends on the situation. If she's getting jumped by a bunch of girls, yeah. Or even if she's shooting a one-on-one, though, no, you just gotta shoot the fade. But hey, hold on, one thing too. If she started getting jumped by some girls and they talk about, oh, you talking to my man, you talking to my man, and that's my girl, I'm finna you what? I'm finna hop into bro. I'm finna you talking to other? Yeah. I'm finna hold on, Shorty, give me your wig. Let me get some in. I got the earrings already. What? You talking to who?
Hey, but real quick though, I just off of your thing, bro. Did you end up getting it?
Okay.
Did you end up
Yeah,
bagging
yeah, yeah.
that?
Oh,
Was that fight worth it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure,
dog.
for sure. Yeah. That
All
shit,
right,
yeah.
all right. That's
Okay,
all I
bro,
had
what's
to do.
back?
Nelly,
What's
Okay,
back then?
but real
What's
quick
back?
though, Santo had sent a video of my VC the other day. That fucking 7 foot fucking. You know what I'm talking about, dude? Or champagne
Yeah.
or whatever the fuck her
Oh,
name was. It was a fucking.
oh, are you talking about the lady who used the AI people? You talking about that
No,
lady?
no, no, the one that had that fucking shotgun. I'll shoot your dick off and turn you into one. that video you sent, bro.
You're an idiot.
Hey,
Hold on.
homeboy was
Let
7
me find
foot, fucking
this.
285 pounds, built like a linebacker, wore a wig and high heels, and said he'll fucking destroy anybody, bro. Like,
Oh, I would not fight. I swear. Hey, I put that on my mom's life. I would not fight that. I don't care if I look like a bitch in front of people. If that dude was squared up with me like that, I'm
yeah,
running, dude. Because
I'll try to frame it like I'll be like, you lucky I don't feel like fighting your bitch ass right now. You lucky I don't feel like fighting your bitch ass right
I would
now.
have my AirPods in and act like I didn't hear, and I would keep going the other way. I swear to God, dude. I swear to God. Because you imagine if you're that person, and especially because now everybody's like this these days. No.
Nelly, what you doing, bro?
Like, if it's an unfair fight, I gotta hop in. I gotta defend her, but I think
Nelly,
she's good
you
enough to
let's
go
say
one on one.
you at dinner with your wife. A girl walks in and she's just randomly like, "You thought I wasn't gonna catch you, bitch?" And she just sticks your wife. Your wife is like almost knocked out asleep. Like, are you hopping in or are you like?
That's
Are you gonna be
unfair,
like,
dog.
"Oh
Nah,
my
just
god,"
fucking
you gonna
push
be
her
like, "Oh my
over.
god, what are you doing?"
Shanking
See,
that
I'm gonna
bitch
have
with
to
the
ask
butter
me.
knife.
I'm gonna have to be like, try to like separate, be like, what kind of beef you got? What did you do? Because you don't want to sit there and be backing up and it turn out like how Sano said, what are you talking to my man? It's like,
Nah.
you gotta
Nah, Stevie gonna be there. Did we learn our lesson while this bitch is slumped? Fucking, he's still gonna be eating that dinner,
take out
bro.
the plate, taking the plate. Yeah. Ooh, I'm gonna be that fool. Oh,
No, that's crazy.
If my girl
Man,
got sneak like that, I'd probably just do like a solid ass, but like telling she got like rock. We just sitting there and she's like, "Oh yeah, babe, I can't wait to feed the doom like rocks." Then I'll probably hit her like a solid ass push to like make sure she don't get on top because like
so
that
Nelson,
shit
yeah,
get
that's what I'm
bad.
saying.
what do you count as unfair? What's your
Just
definition?
coming up out of nowhere. It's like, hey, bitch, you think I want to fight you? Then cheap shot. I'm pushing her away, then making sure nothing else happens.
So
Then are you letting
the
your
second you push her
square up?
away, the
I
second you push
mean,
her away, she's like, "Oh, you want some too, bitch?" And she squares up with you. Like, what are you
Oh
doing?
yeah.
You fighting her?
if you seen like a Holly Holmes in real life, you wouldn't think like, oh man, she got hands, or the Van Zandt in real life. You wouldn't think like they got
But you
hands.
gotta understand though,
Chris
like
Cyborg? Sorry, sir. I mean, ma'am. I mean, ma'am.
you gotta understand they can fight, but they
So
still
this is
be
what
weigh
I'm
they be
saying.
weighing like
This is my whole
125,
take and spin on
130.
the whole thing. If my girl get into any type of fight, regardless, I'm jumping in because
You got
at
it.
the end of the day, if she win or lose, I don't want to hear it afterwards. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true
Yeah.
Where was
too.
you? Where was you when? No, no. So now
Oh,
we
let me
got
get
this
my ass beat.
report. Now that we got this report that you always know that I'm gonna jump in, now that's gonna give you the shit that you already know. You better do what you gonna do because I'm already gonna be in it with you. So That's my
I
whole
don't
spin on it.
know, bruh.
100%, bro. I got with mine's right, wrong, or indifferent. I have her back to the fullest, bro.
Right.
Bernard got to
'Cause-
get out of jail free card though. He just got. I got the baby. I got the baby.
Oh, bro.
You
I'm
lucky I
talking
don't
about
want to
what-
beat your
okay,
ass right now.
Here's a scenario because this is to y'all that say it unfair, and I want to say it like this: what if a midget came in and just started mink handling your girl? Are you gonna jump in? Can you jump in? Would you
Hell
jump
yeah.
in?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm petty. I'm
Imagine him right
picking them
there.
up and
Can't do nothing now.
slamming their shit. Like,
Just pushing the forehead.
Yeah, push the forehead. Just like, nah, you ain't
Not
getting
me.
nothing, dude.
I've always wanted to body slam one of them, bro. What are you talking about?
yeah,
Not-
You
I
just
was
get
body slamming.
you just gave me a reason to pick him up by his feet and do the fucking old merry-go-round to a wall, bro.
I'm hoping they got a hoodie on because picking somebody up and watching them their legs, I really want to see if that can really true. So if maybe attempt that,
You can be
but
sick.
then I'm
You can
telling
be
my
doing
girl
that.
like,
They gonna
hey,
pull out a
kick that
gun and
chihuahua.
shoot you.
I'm gonna tell my girl, kick that chihuahua. Just kick the chihuahua.
Clarice, no.
But when you get the advantage, do you give your girl like the tag back in? Like you got
There
it now.
should be
Go ahead.
the advantage should always be in her end. If you got a midget trying to square up on you, it's like, come on. First off, what kind of beef you got where you got a midget coming at you?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Second,
saying. Like, in what
Like-
situation you have Peter Dinklage?
Yeah,
wanting to
like
come
we're
up
gonna
and
talk
fight
about
you.
this. We're gonna talk about this later. I have a lot of questions, but first, really, you just push them over. Like, especially if you see your girl struggling against a midget, I think you really got issues. Like
Have you never
again,
wanted?
that goes back to what I said. Driving. What did we learn today?
This
You
nigga.
want to talk about it?
Yeah, you want to talk about it?
Oh,
Next question.
Now, you made me think of something when you brought up my kid, right? This goes back to the whole snitching thing. Okay, I'm gonna throw y'all a scenario. All right, y'all ready?
Mhm.
You pushing weight. All right, you pushing weight, hella weight, right? You get locked up, and your kid gets locked up too, and you find out that your kid was taking some of your shit and selling it. All right, and somebody overdosed. Now your kid is facing a life sentence, but they don't want to snitch on you. Well, you already locked up. You not locked up. You're not locked up. They don't want to snitch on you though. Are you taking a life sentence for your kid?
100%.
Easily.
Yep. I don't
He-
got a kid. I'm taking my life.
He's got more life to live than I do, bro. By that point, fuck it. Like you know what I mean, dude. I've seen more than he has. Like if there's anything I can do in this world for my son specifically, is to give him a better life, even though he made one mistake that essentially fucked him at the end. I'm
But
backing
he
him to
shouldn't
the
have been-
corner.
He shouldn't have been taking your shit though. Like,
But then
you
I
told
set
him
I
not to
set
touch
but I
it.
set a bad example for having it around him to begin with. So at the same time,
Yep.
dude, like
I was gonna bring that same point up.
that's
And,
That's where.
and then here's
that's
another
on me.
point. What if 5 years down the line he ends up right next to you?
See, that's where I was gonna go with it, Nelson. That's where you hope that this situation, yes, he shouldn't have been taking like pitching your stuff and doing all that, and you taking that sacrifice. Hopefully, would be enough. You would hope your child is smart enough to think like, all right, this is my sign, get away. But for me, even if it was 6 months to a year, I would take that for my son, dude, because people, even off a few months, could come out. You go in there, dude, when you're in prison, you're around a bunch of criminals. It's college for criminals. Like, you go in, I seen people go in as a square and come out. Look at the fool John. Look at John, Brad. I don't even want to say his last name,
Yeah.
but, Goofy. Look at Big Goofy. That dude, square. Now look at him, dude, fucking 88, brother, fucking tatted up, like, prison changes people in some form, or even if it's just a little bit of time in there, man. Prison changes.
Well, you got to click
And-
up to survive in that by that point. You know what I mean? So
Well, it's
like,
just you around a bunch of criminals all day, every day. You're around a bunch of gang members and criminals, like straight. So birds of a feather flock together.
So y'all
like me,
saying
dude.
no hesitation, like
none.
Even if it's just a few months, bro, I would take that because I wouldn't want my son introduced into that environment.
Because if that's not an
Because
eye
even if it's-
opener, if that's not an eye opener enough that you went away, you know what I mean? I get that. But if he didn't learn the lesson, he's still doing it. You get that phone call, he's still doing it, yada yada yada. And by that point, then I'm gonna go and get myself fucked up, bro, like beyond repair, hospitalized, like show them this is the kind of shit that you can end up in. You know what I mean? Like I'm willing to put my body, my life, my everything on sacrifice just to show them this isn't the life you want to
You
be in.
wouldn't have to.
Okay,
You wouldn't have
well,
to because even just my bad to interrupt you real quick.
no,
You
you
wouldn't
good.
have to because just for a little bit locked up, even just county, you get a view of how fucked up that environment is. Just for visiting your people, to see your family. You know, after you're done seeing your family, you're gonna have to go into a little room and strip down and bend over and cough in front of a man with a fucking flashlight. Every single time you see your family, you got to be fucking downgraded like that. You know what I
All right,
mean?
that situation
100%.
was a little grim, or it was tough because it's like more of like a continuous thing. Let's say if it's more of a type of instant thing, right? You come home. No, you're already home. Your son has somebody over. You hear a loud bang. You walk upstairs. Somebody's dead right there.
I'm taking the gun, wiping the prints, putting my handprints on it.
I think
No
At
as a
the same
parent,
time,
way.
you just got.
but real quick,
Are you for
to
real?
add this to it.
100%.
But what are you
Yeah.
what are you teaching your son by doing that though?
He has more to
Right.
learn. He has more to learn in life than I do, bro. And at one point, I was dumb, fucking doing stupid shit too. At that same time,
I mean,
is it a lost? Is it a lost cause? It could be, but at the same time, did I give him a chance as a father? That's how I would look at it.
Nelly, what do you think?
If you had a 16-year-old kid, this 16 years down the line, your kid does that. You come upstairs, you see he just popped somebody. What are you doing?
I don't know. There,
Are you
That's
gonna? Are
tough.
you? There's like three options. There's one.
there's
You can try
options,
to.
but there's also
You can try to make it
different
seem like
situations.
nothing happened. Okay. There's two. You could be like, bruh, I gotta call the cops. Like, what the fuck? Whoop to whoop.
Oh, what was the situation? Was it anger? Did he like were they just playing with it, trying to make a TikTok, make it like a cool music
Well, that
video?
can add on to it. You don't know because you just
You
heard
don't
That's
the
why
bang
know.
so you just
Yeah,
ran
you
up there.
don't
You don't
know.
know.
well,
First
well I'm
off, are
saying
you gonna
like
believe your son when he tells you whatever he tells you, or like
Yeah.
that's because
dude,
they're gonna
that's
tell
a
you. Obviously, they're gonna go straight into defensive mode. Like, oh
Yeah.
my god, he attacked me. Whoop de whoop. Like, would you? Are you riding with him the whole time, or like, are you like, I don't know?
because I mean it's
Or,
a gamble, bro. It's a gamble. Go ahead.
or, hear me out. I'm fucking squaring up, punching my kid in the face, then calling the cops and telling him it's self defense.
But
Yeah, I
what
was
are
gonna
you
say, y'all
teaching
see
your
this part
son
yet?
like that though? What 16 years old, and if it's an accident or whatever, even if it's not, your son is still gonna have a chance at life. You know what I mean? Yeah, you could take the charge, you don't want to snitch, but at the same time, what are you teaching your son by just doing that?
I get that, dude, but like, so growing up, like I was like 10, maybe 11, and one of my dad's kids, he ended up, they were playing with a gun. He shot the girl and killed her, and he was like 7 or 8. He was around my age. And they gave the kid fucking 30 fucking years, bro. So he had to
No
do
See,
way.
he had to
no,
do
but
he
it
had to
did.
do he had to do juvenile detention up until that time, and then once he was 18 he got released into to fucking his actual prison sentence. But that 8 years or 10 years or however long it was, I can't remember how old he was, but however long it was, they fucking they counted it towards his time and shit. So there's different scenario, and they were
There,
just playing with the gun. He didn't actually mean to shoot, but the way the prosecutor had changed, like treated it, the dad got sentence time, and so did the kid.
so I've seen the same situation in Oracle. This happened, and a little, it was three siblings. I don't know if the older brother was there, but it was the brother and the sister. The brother accidentally shot the sister. He didn't get no jail time. He didn't get nothing. It was accidental. I don't even know if the parents got in trouble because he literally went into a gun case and got the gun out.
I remember that, by the
But
way. I know exactly what you're talking about. This is like
you're
10,
gonna that's
15.
who I thought you were talking. That's who I thought you were talking about when you're saying it. But the kid didn't even get in trouble. The mom didn't. Nobody got in trouble. But that kid still lives with the fact that at a young age he took his sister's life. And dude, I feel for that kid. That now he's a grown ass man, but
No, that would fuck you up,
it's
though, dude.
situational.
That's a
It's
road you don't want to
situational.
travel.
Yeah, I
It's
think the pain
situational.
from that alone will just have enough impact on them. Like, especially me being from down south, there's a good chance you can claim self-defense for anything. I'm not gonna lie. They said, like, they literally, police came to my house to talk to my grandma before, and they're like, if anything ever happens, you shoot somebody outside, drag the body inside your house, and you get a better chance. A cop literally told her that.
Hey,
So
what officer said that?
I couldn't tell you, but
What was his
somebody
badge number?
the local P, I don't know. But he for real told her that, and he was like, so it's a lot easier to get away with self-defense.
But correct me
I
if I'm
think that
wrong.
event alone.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Aren't you guys stand your rights or stand your ground
Stand your
law?
ground.
Stand your ground state?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
I'll
sure.
be right back. I'm gonna go get something.
Yeah, let me look
Dude,
up.
we're concealed carry and stand your ground. Only thing is though, it's you just can't shoot nobody in the back.
Yes.
But
there's
times are getting
just-
crazy, dude. Look at you got people, families trying to sue homeowners for shooting, like trying to be would-be robbers. I seen a story. I forget where it was, somewhere east, where 3 juveniles were trying to breaking into a house. The homeowner defended himself and shot. I don't know if anybody died. I know the kids got shot. 2 of the 3 got shot. Excuse me. And now the families are trying to sue the homeowner, like, oh, you didn't have to shoot at the kids, whoop de
seen
whoop.
that
Are
story.
you?
And they're gonna win.
It's
And they're
crazy.
gonna win the case because, and I've been told this whenever I went and did my concealed weapons permit. They told you straight up. First thing they say: if you shoot, aim to kill, because if not, they can sue you, and they will win. They will.
I mean,
They will win.
Even if you kill them, the families are still could sue too. But it's if you overdo it. The point of the law is where you could get separation from you and a threat and get away. That's why I know people that just carried like small little 6-round 380s, little pocket piece, just enough not to do no offensive shit. It's just enough to get
I
separation
think
and
a
get
big
away.
part of that though comes like that's where having like surveillance in your house plays a big part. I feel like because if you think about like the older times, everything was word against word. Like you know what I'm saying? It's like
No, 100%.
and then I mean obviously the ballistics of things, but the ballistics can only explain so much. But if you have a whole camera recording these people coming in your house, walking up to your bedroom, and then you just pop, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that goes a long way in proving your case and like not allowing there to be like repercussions.
Well, I
You know
know
what I mean?
my buddy packs a fucking rubber bullet in his shotgun for that reason. So if someone comes in, he's letting one off in their chest. No one's
Well,
dying, but he's definitely protecting his shit.
we seen 2 instances recently where the home cameras came in clutch. We seen, RIP that family, the son, the mom, and the husband that were killed by the fake UPS people. That one was recorded. That one was horrible and gut wrenching to see. Or just the DoorDash chick who tried saying she was SA'd. You know what I mean? By that dude that was on his couch exposing himself.
Yeah.
And his ring cams what freaking saved him. She opened the door and made it all. He was just drunk.
Right.
You know what I mean? Those things really saved those
That
bring light. And
Cameras go a long way.
that first video you're talking about, was that the one that Lee showed us the other day? Yeah. Shout
I
out to
still
the
haven't got that one
homie.
out of my head.
Yeah, me neither, bro. Shout out to the homie Lee TV. If you guys haven't subbed up, sub up to the homie Lee TV. He got some good
Yeah,
reaction
no.
content over there.
That one was sad, dude. But who knows if those guys would still be on the run or locked up if they had their faces right there in that
If it was
camera.
1980, they would have been gone.
Mm-hmm.
Most definitely. They had this
Or-
sold up.
Look at
And
the
then that guy in
Zodiac.
New York, would be getting a PDF jacket on him for something he didn't do.
Which is crazy,
know-
right?
Crazy.
That's the
one
world.
thing though. It's hard to commit a crime now. Shit's getting so good, fingerprints and everything like that. Because like
Ain't
even
cops
like I
having-
don't know if
cops
they
having
solved
body
the Zodiac
cams,
yet, but I know they're real close to it. Like they had like a prime suspect.
I think they came
can-
out the name a few years ago.
Yeah.
I've been listening to a lot of them, those crime like where they solving crimes and shit like that. They can literally find you if your cousin does something, gets put in the system. They can get your cousin's DNA, trace it back, and then realize that okay, it has to be either this dude or this dude in the family. and they can literally catch you just like that. Like that shit's crazy. It's like familial DNA testing or some shit.
Well, look at the
But, like,
cold case files, bro. There's a fucking case where it was like maybe 2 years ago. This guy just got caught for a murder he did in the 70s. They fucking
I was
linked
gonna
it
say,
up, and they
Yep.
fucking and he
Yeah.
just
You leak
just got
DNA, you're
busted
cooked.
for that, dude. Like that shit to me is
Nowadays, if you
What
leak
nuts.
about
DNA, you're
the
cooked.
lady, her kid
yeah.
that did the DNA test, the ancestry or whatever the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I'm
And then the
saying.
cops had got her the DNA, like, oh yeah, you dropped off your baby and never came and got her. It was like some shit
See,
like that. But
and
this was
that's like
like
how
70 years ago or some shit like that.
That's like how Bernard said, if that case we're talking about was 1980, they would have got away. And a lot of those cold cases, they just didn't have the technology to get that DNA. Now with the technology we have, they're opening up those cold cases, and then with the DNA
Solving them.
testing, and then especially when you get out of prison, they take your DNA as soon as you get out of prison. Even if you're not going out on parole, you still got to meet with the PO real quick, one time real fast to sign out. They take your DNA and they store it. So like, man, just technology, like how Sano said, dude,
Think
it's
about all the people who probably
impossible now to
nervous
commit
as
crimes.
hell, bro. They probably
And the
like,
cameras,
fuck.
we're talking about cameras. There's cameras everywhere, bro. It is,
There's an
you
AI
cannot do it.
face recognition now, and it's getting
Yo,
good. So
Oh
Well,
yeah,
there's the
at
cameras on your
Walmart.
phone too, bro. Like
yep.
they're using your
that's what I'm
fucking
saying.
phone
Cameras
cameras to actually
everywhere.
see what's going on. Like motherfuckers act like the government ain't tapped into this shit, bro. If something goes awry, I guarantee you they can catch it. I guarantee fucking to you.
100%.
Look,
Easy.
look what they did with the FBG duck case. The guys that, I'm just gonna say allegedly because I don't know, what happened, but the guys are saying they shot. It's crazy that they can't solve all these other cases in Chicago, but when something happens on the rich part of town and it's in the news, they're able to freaking look at the steps from the supposed shooters. When they get the text message, when they run upstairs, downstairs, get in the car, and just follow them. It had footage of every step of these dudes, and miraculously were able to all of a sudden figure out a murder case in Chicago. You know
Well,
what I mean?
I feel
Yeah.
like there's
But
just
like, so
certain cases are just like that though. Like some cases, the puzzle pieces just fit together so easy, but then there's some cases where, there's five missing pieces and you have to put this one like this and rotate it to figure it out. Like, you
I
know what I'm
get that,
saying?
but
I
I'll
mean,
argue my argument with that though, and specifically with the duck case, like, I'm not trying to be haste or mean or anything, but like realistically, dude, we all know these cops are fucked up. There's more bad than there are good, and a lot of them are fucking racist. Like we
so
all can
wait, hold
say
on.
that.
I don't remember the name of it, but so what do you guys think? Do you guys think it's true that there's like the government tries to do that? Not gender, but your race, where they control the population. So like, instead of locking all these dudes up, putting them in prison, they leave them out and let them kill each other.
That's what I
Oh,
was getting. That's what I was getting to. It's like a fucking genocide almost, in a
Do you
sense.
guys think there's somewhat truth to
natural
that?
Hundred
selection.
percent, 100%,
No, I don't
dude.
want to say natural selection, but if it's just you just let them out there, yeah, the neighborhood, the city's bad in that area, but it's isolated just in that part of the city, and they're just taking each other out. You say,
100%.
and the way they're, and this is not me, this is not my mindset. This is just how I heard what I heard. But the mindset for these people is like, all right, man, it's cheaper to let them kill each other than to pay the tax money with them locked up. You know what I mean?
And that's what I was
Yeah.
getting
They
to
feel
right now, dude. That's what I think is really
it's
going on
fucked
in
up to say,
Chicago.
but I kind of feel, and not just Chicago, Jacksonville, New York.
I get
'Cause
it, but
if
a
they
lot
could
of
do
it's
that
in
with that,
Chicago, bro, and you know that.
but
Like
if they could do
Chicago's
that,
bad.
so if they could do that so easily with the FBG duck case in Chicago, they could do that with, dude. They have fucking sensors when guns go off. They got cameras everywhere. Like there's thousands and other murders they could solve. Why
But
don't they?
bro, there
That's only for Chicago, so we're not
court
just
is
talking
all
out of our
fucked
ass.
up because there
Well,
are certain cases that you think is cut and dry, like it's easy, like
Yeah,
the Melly case. He was.
right.
If you look at all the evidence and see everything, you know what happened, man.
And we're not just talking
And
about somewhere we don't know
O.J.
about.
Simpson, come
He's
on,
from
man,
Chicago,
come on,
so
man.
it didn't.
We know what happened,
It didn't fit,
but
bro. That's what he did when he put that glove on. He said it didn't. It doesn't fit, and his hands were all
yeah.
bear clawed and shit. Like motherfucker, straighten
I'm
your fingers out. That motherfucker fits.
I'm just bringing up the point. Just because all the steps and everything, you could be missing that one piece and it mess up your whole little case. So I
Look,
don't
one
know.
thing about that though is if somebody commits a murder, there's a good chance there's already committed other crimes. So if they don't solve, if they know it's like a gang shooting, it's a gang member who did it, they not know who, but just a gang shooting, they know they're probably going to catch them on the back end doing some other shit, and then if they can like get fingerprints or something, then they can get convicted. Then,
Well, like
because like
fucking.
if a lot of people are like repeat offenders and like might not go in for that murder, but they go in for armed robbery or whatever, they in for just as long. So they might have more confidence they won't end up catching them than like if it's a high profile person.
Well, like Steezy said earlier, jail's just fucking con college. So by that point, murder to me is your doctorate degree. Robbery is your associates. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's levels to that shit. And you're right, 100%. You don't get to murder just fucking straight off. Like, there's so much shit you're doing in the back end before you even get to that point.
It is kind of like a badge of honor to catch a felony in some circles, which is crazy to say. What are you going to say, Freeze?
I was trying to catch the point that John was trying to make because I was going to interject.
So,
I mean,
it's okay. So, like, how Santo was saying earlier, like right now, he was saying, like, if you kill someone and they can't catch you, then they know they're going to catch you on the backside because you obviously you're and I don't mean this in a bad way or anything, but to the other people's eyes, like the court's eye, the cop's eye, you're a fuck up, you're a menace to society. You know what I mean? So if you're willing to shoot someone now, you're gonna do something later that they will catch you. So like a lot of it, they could just catch you for robbing something, and then next thing you know, you got 3 bodies on you because of what you did. It's the same shit that it's happening more and more nowadays because again with that new technology and shit.
Like, it's the circle, dude. With crime, people start off like me. My introduction to crime was me and my homies sneaking into yards, taking the little fucking the rim, that little thing you screw onto for your air thing, the air cap. That was my first introduction to crime. We were fucking stealing those like a motherfucker for years.
Why were y'all stealing those?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, dude.
Some rims had custom ones. Like I had ones that were dices. Some had skulls. Just custom rims, dude. Fucking had different
You
little.
sell them?
No, he wanted to
show. How sick would you be if like somebody came out the house and just shot you just because you were doing?
I mean, I wasn't thinking that at the time. I was a kid. Yeah,
bro, he's a kid, bro.
Hey,
like we weren't selling them. We weren't nothing. It was just to like show them off. Who had the better collection. I said, I had dice, skulls.
Yeah, I would have been that guy who came outside and just shot one of y'all, bro. Like,
hey, bro.
But it's going off
stealing my car.
But no, so and it started with those, and then it got into breaking into cars. Like we were stealing cars that had little crash derbies. Like it just got worse and worse. The beefs with people. We started with the little forts, neighborhood forts, and we would go sneak into other neighborhoods, try to mess up the fort. We would fight. It started with that, and then little by little, it got worse and worse.
Homeboy went from valve stems to stereos in like fucking a year, dude. Like started from the bottom, now you here, bro.
We skipped steps. Like I said, I went from the hubcap things, whatever covers,
the valve stems,
and then we skipped the stealing of the radios and stole cars to crash them, and then we fucking started doing the radios after that. So it's like leapfrog back. But so, hey Nelson, what the question I asked, or to catch you up, we were just talking about like the question I asked was if some murder cases could be solved so easily in Chicago, and there's thousands that can't. Do you think what the conspiracy is, like the government officials are allowing the communities to kill each other off? Do you think that's true? Instead of just arrest them and lock them up and everything?
I don't know. It depends. Do you think Reagan was pushing that stuff out during his presidency?
I mean, it's different things. You can see. I was just, curious. I'm not
He
trying
was
to get
an evil motherfucker.
too into conspiracy theories. Like I'm not a big conspiracy guy, but that one is just it just blows my mind how they cannot not know who killed when the internet knows who kills all these people in the rap game when it comes to Chicago and New York and Jacksonville. Reddit, YouTube could figure it out. But
it's what you can prove. It's not what.
The way the court system works.
No, and I understand that. I understand that.
Things you gotta do to put a whole court case together.
David case.
And then sometimes they just don't want to get them on a small thing that's gonna lock them up for months. They want to get them on something major that's gonna put them away for years. So they be messing up.
I forgot the dude's name, but in Florida, he was on live. Or was it Florida or Chicago? There was one dude that was on live, 2 dudes on live arguing. walks outside because the other dude says he's out there. As soon as he steps out, he's gonna shoot him. Dude's like, all right. He steps outside. Dude gets out of the car, shoots, and the bullet misses. And dude sits there, laughs, was like, huh, you missed, pussy. Had your chance, and walks back inside. And you know what I mean? So what I'm saying, when things are like that, and they're not getting arrested, why?
Because like
Everybody's on fucking live. We sliding. They got the gun. They showing the guns. They little 11-year-olds.
Well, that goes back to part of what y'all were talking about earlier. People don't want to snitch. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't want to
But they're snitching on
cooperate.
themselves. They're doing
Nah.
lives. Like I said, they're on a live.
Yeah, but that only does so much. Like, especially now with AI, bro, you can say, I mean, like, you can say anything's bullshit if you really, I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting couple years coming up. No bull.
It definitely
It's
is.
gonna be
I mean,
very
but you have
Yeah,
to
because
convince
I don't.
people it's
Yeah,
bullshit.
I don't think you can believe everything you see on the internet, and to
Not
be able
anymore.
to take that to court,
not
and to
I
be
mean,
able
that's
to
anymore.
take that to court is a whole nother thing.
That's the biggest thing these days is as soon as you see something, it's like, is this real? That's the biggest thing.
hell yeah.
But my prediction with the AI, real quick, watch. It's gonna get so big. We're gonna rely on it so much, and it's gonna be like my uncle explained, an AI bubble pop. It's all gonna come crashing like for a little bit, not for like full time, but it's gonna get big. Something's gonna happen, and things are gonna get fucked up for a little bit, and then it'll get back to normal.
I don't know.
It's my
man.
prediction.
No.
That shit's just going too
Hey.
fast. It's people are relying on it too much and too fast.
Oh shit.
You see
Oh,
cases of them blackmailing and stuff, like AI would blackmail
Let
employees
me
so it
let me
doesn't shut
borrow
down the system.
some.
Shit, you gotta
Look at all
get
the
that
ones.
PC.
That's the
at all
PC
the
money.
ones.
That's the PC money right there.
That
I'm
just
about to
goes to
snitch.
show you. That just goes to show you. Don't believe everything you see on the internet.
Oh
Counterfeit.
nah.
I was just trying to teach you something, bro. Shit ain't
Oh
even real. It look.
nah.
It look.
Nelly, you was
It
trying
look.
to get some of that fake shit.
Right up. You
Tis,
feel?
I'm
tis
dead.
ended the
Where'd you get
lesson.
that movie
feel
money
me?
from?
But
What the
all right,
hell?
man. We
Don't
about
believe
at the
everything you
hour
see on the
mark.
internet.
We might be a little over an hour. This is a W episode though, man.
100%. 100%.
And we're gonna be right back with it. Anybody got anything they want to say? Anything you want to end it off with?
I just we're gonna get more consistent with this. Appreciate you guys, Sano. Thank you for stopping by, man.
Yeah,
Tell them
appreciate y'all
Bills.
having me, man.
Bills is
Appreciate it.
not winning
Appreciate
the
it.
Super Bowl time.
Hey, man, I'm
Shut
gonna need you to
up,
pop
dude.
it out.
Watch you
But
get
you
yeah,
know,
for real, dude. What's
right?
up,
Josh
dog?
Allen,
Cool
bro.
boys.
Josh
They're
Allen's
being
the GOAT,
better, I'll
bro.
tell you that.
Who can beat Josh Allen? Fuck beating the Bills. Who can beat Josh Allen? Let's keep it real.
Oh,
Let's have fun
hey,
talking
you know what it
about
is?
That
Hey,
team,
Sano, you know what
that
it
beat
is?
them ain't in it. So
We're in here with a bunch of people whose teams are not in the playoffs. That's what it is, dog. That's
You know what though, but like for real, on a serious tip, I really appreciate this one was a really good podcast, 100%.
Yeah.
Honestly though, like the biggest thing for me, and this is like Santo, I really appreciate having a different perspective on that, on the, you know what I mean, on everything. Like we have our perspectives. Everyone has like that's why I love this podcast. But make sure you guys go over, and I'm gonna shout out a couple people that's been supporting this channel from day one, for real though. Make sure if you guys haven't subbed up, you got the homie Looney outside. Sub up to the homie right there. He's on Twitch. He's on YouTube. Shout out to the homie JRP420. He's been fucking here this whole time, man. You got to sub up on his YouTube and everything.
Don't forget he's Canadian though. So.
Hey,
What's the fingers about?
hey.
Yeah.
Then you got the homie Jay Built Diffie, man. If you like good content, go and
Hey.
sub up to the homie right there, man. You got Lee TV. He's doing reactions. He's got his little 5M shit. Like there's so many people in this community, and if I didn't tap you in on this one, I do apologize. But like again, as always, you got the esteemed panel. You got Big Bands Bernard. You can sub up to that homie right there. You know what I mean? You got Nelly GTV, sub up to the homie. He's doing his own thing. Steezy 2 Breezy's got his reactions. We got the Supercross streams going on right now. I do believe Santo, you're streaming again, aren't you?
Yeah,
So-
I'm gonna start streaming. You know, I actually got the webcam today. You feel me? So I'm officially set up now. So yeah, I'm gonna get back into it.
Make sure you guys sub up to the homie at YouTube and shit. The homie at King
Come on,
Don,
Lex.
he's gonna be streaming real soon. So you guys are gonna have different content. And you know what you get out of me. You got them gaming channels. You got the fun shit. You know what I mean? It's just,
Dude, look out for
everything's
some Mark
different.
Raiders content.
Yep, Arc Raiders is coming soon. I did start it just the other day, and I am enjoying it. But for real though, man,
Pop it out.
this podcast it's different. I like it because a lot of people are doing trendy topics. We just do topics that hit near and dear to the heart. So appreciate everyone that's been tapping in, and we will be dropping some more content soon.
Yeah,
All right.
appreciate y'all, man.
Fire. Go Bills. Hey.
That was a fucking W podcast, bro. Start to
I
finish.
didn't record it. I didn't record it.
It's all right. I streamed it as per usual, and Nelson recorded it, and I have it recorded on my external hard
Okay,
drive as
okay.
well. Yeah.
Oh, I was supposed to press fucking record, and I did it.
Who's editing?
Nelly's
I can
gonna
do it.
Nelly's gonna give it a crack. He
Oh.
wants to try it this time and see if he can get a good one. I'm gonna try to edit it too, because I'm tomorrow's my Friday, so I'm gonna get off tomorrow and I'm gonna do some Arc Raiders, and then whenever I'm getting ready for my nights and shit, I'm gonna do some edits on a couple of videos, because I have like 4 videos I've been sitting on. I'm gonna start editing.
Are you still streaming?
Yeah, hold on, let me end it. Appreciate everybody that's been staying live with me, for real. We'll be back with some Arc Raiders tomorrow if you didn't hear that. And yeah, so